Hi, this is Camille with POSGuys.com. Today we're reviewing the Citizen CT-S851 receipt printer. It has some unique features such as its front exiting receipt printing, and it also has a easy-to-use LCD display screen. The S851, as I mentioned, is forward exiting receipt, and I'll show you how to load the paper. So you have to push this button, and it has a clamshell opening. The receipt paper just goes right in like that. You drop it in, comes out the front, just close it up. And as you can see, it auto cuts. You have the option of partial or full cutting. This is partial. And I can just feed it out. And it also has a tear bar in case you don't need to cut it. The S851's LCD screen makes the error messages easier to understand, and it also makes configuration of the printer easier. So I'll show you a few of the error messages. You don't have to interpret any blinking LCDs because it just comes up very easily on the screen for you. So, for example, if we were out of paper, the screen will turn red and give you a very clear message saying that the paper is in, you need to replace the roll. Additionally, if you don't quite shut the printer, it'll tell you right there the paper cover is open, and so you'll know that you just need to push it down the rest of the way. The menu itself is very convenient because you can change features like the LCD language, display language, and also, very conveniently, you can change the auto cutter options. So, I'll show you how to do that. Hold the menu button down, and then you'll scroll left and right through your options here until you get to partial. Okay. There you go, partial only, and it's set to invalid. We'll switch it to valid. Hit the square button to have it save, and then it'll ask for sure if you want to save it, and then you just hit yes on the left. And it's changed the cut from partial to full. One of the best features of the LCD display screen and the Citizen S851 is its ability to change emulation quickly and easily. I'll show you how to do that. So you actually have to power off your printer first, so we're just going to power it off. And then you come over here and either hit the feed button or the one button. We'll hit the feed button as you power back on. And you just hold it down until it asks you if you would like a self-test. We don't want the self-test at this point. We're going to hit the down arrow here and navigate to quick setting. It'll ask us if we want to do our Citizen emulation or Epson. And right now we want to do Citizen, so we're just going to say OK for that. We're going to pick the CBM 1000 model. And our paper width is 80 millimeters. It's going to ask us if we would like to save this, and yes, we would like to save this. Now our Citizen S851 is configured with Citizen emulation, and I'll go ahead and print a receipt for that. Okay, there's our Citizen receipt. You can see it's kind of off-centered a little bit. We're going to switch it to Epson mode, and we will compare the two. So power off. Normally, when you have to do this, you have to pull the printer apart, change dip switches inside of it. It's kind of a hassle, so this is a great feature. We'll just power it back on and hold down the feed button at the same time. We don't want self-test, so we just go down until we get to quick setting. And we'll switch from Citizen by hitting the down arrow to Epson. Select that. We're going to select the model T88. And our paper width is 80 millimeters. And we're going to go ahead and have character spacing invalid. Do we want to save this? Yes. And now the S851 is configured for Epson printing, and I'll go ahead and show you what that looks like. So if you look at it, it is more centered than the Citizen mode, and it mimics Epson. If you look down at the very bottom, right there, that number, that's usually a barcode, but the Citizen doesn't have the fonts for Epson printing, which means that it doesn't print in all software. It's software specific. For example, it will actually print in Amigo, but not in Cash Register Express, which is what we're using now. This is the same Epson configuration printed in a different software, Amigo. As you can see, there is a barcode there, printing at the bottom. Some standard features of the S851 are its just about 12-inch per second printing speed. It has 203 dpi printing and also has available OPOS drivers. It has black or white casing, and also the variety of interface cables you can choose from is USB, parallel, serial, or Ethernet. Out of the box, it comes with a quick start guide, one roll of sample receipt paper, the printer itself, power switch cover, manuals and drivers, an interface cable, and a power supply cable. It features a 3-year manufacturer's warranty, POSGuys lifetime support, and if you have any questions about the S851 or would like to purchase it, please visit us at POSGuys.com.